Hi everyone, good morning. I am NS Natesh, working as Associate Professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Savita Engineering College. In today's class, we are going to see about effects of rolled parts. So first, know what is rolling. So we have already seen about rolling process. Just for a clarification, I'm saying what is rolling in metalworking. Rolling is a metal forming process in which metal stock is passed through one or more pairs of rolls to reduce the thickness and to make the thickness uniform. The concept is similar to rolling of dough. So this is the workpiece. Okay, it will called as ignite or bill. So this is the rolled metal. So these are the two rollers called as upper roll and lower roll. Okay, the workpiece that is the workpiece is passed through the roller. That is inside the roller. That is feed inside the roller. Okay, so the workpiece is passed in between the roller. Okay, so when it passed in between the roller, the thickness will be reduced. Okay, so to reduce thickness and to make thickness uniform, so rollers are used to reduce the thickness of the workpiece. What are the general rolling defects? So mill spring is a defect in which the rolled part are more thicker than the required thickness of metal. Because of the rolls get deflected by high rolling forces applied. The elastic deformation of mill takes place on the metal. So some of rolling defects are provided in the metal forming. So what is elastic deformation? It is the temporary shape change that is self-reversing after the force is removed. When you remove the stress, okay, what happens? The original shape gets involved. Okay, so it retains its original shape. So a temporary shape change that is self-reversing after the force is removed. So the object returns to its original shape is called as elastic deformation. In other words, elastic deformation, the change in shape of a material at low stress that can be recoverable after the stress is removed. The original shape can be recovered after the stress is removed. That is called as elastic deformation. Roll material should have high elastic modulus. The material of the roller material should have high elastic modulus. What is elastic modulus? It is the ratio of force exerted upon a substance or body to the resultant deformation. So why we need high elastic modulus? Because to reduce the roller deformation. So the roller should not change its shape, deviate from its original shape. So we should have a high elastic modulus on the roll material. So what is deformation? Deformation is nothing but deviating from its original shape is called as deformation. Next one is misalignment. Okay, so misalignment may occur when the rolls are not in proper position. When the rolls are not fixed in a proper position, misalignment may occur. Edges of the sheet elongate more than the center, which leads to waviness along edges. So waviness can be created because of sheet elongation more than the center, which leads to waviness along edges. If the material to be rolled is very thin, so the workpiece is very thin, then it is not possible to proceed in rolling process. So what are the different types of rolling defects? Surface rolling defect and internal structural rolling defect. Structural rolling defect, sorry, surface rolling defect is nothing but a outside the surface. Okay, so the surface rolling defect doesn't create any impact on the structure of the material. So surface defects are provided from impurities and inclusion in the material surface, roll marks, dirt, rust and other causes related to prior treatment on working of metal. So surface defects are the exterior defects, okay, which can be treated before the process. So these are the surface defects, and it doesn't create any impact on the structure of the material. So next is internal structural defects. So there are four types of internal structural defects. Wavy edges. Okay, the edges may be waviness or the creation of waviness in the edges. Zipper cracks. Okay, so what is zipper cracks? So there might be a cracks at the center of the material. Okay, edge cracks. So what is edge cracks? Edge cracks is nothing but the cracks of the material edge can cause a cracks. Okay, that is called as edge cracks. Crack obtained in the edge of the material. What is alligatoring? What is alligatoring? It is nothing but shear caused in the center. Okay, the metal may be caused to shear. Okay, it is called as alligatoring. So these are the four internal structural defects. Why it is caused? Okay, it is caused mainly due to the pressure, due to high pressure or low pressure, due to the direction of feed, due to the position of roller. Okay, these are the main causes for the internal structural defects, and also the based on the workpiece material. The workpiece material should be of required thickness. Okay, so let's see the diagram. So these are the wavy edges, waviness. Okay, it's like a wave. Okay, so it is obtained on the edge of the material. Next is zipper cracks. Okay, will be obtained cracks at the center of the workpiece. So due to high compressive force on the roller material, you'll be getting these kind of zipper cracks at the center of the material due to edge crack. Okay, so cracks obtained on the edges of the material. So these are the edge cracks. Alligatoring, I have said shear obtaining throughout the path. Okay, shear obtaining throughout the path. So what is this arrow mark resembles? This arrow mark resembles the direction of the feed. So this is the direction of feed, and shear is obtained along the direction of the feed. Okay, this is called as alligatoring. So these are the four internal structural defects which creates an impact on its structure. Okay, what is wavy edges? The roll part consists of middle position bend or deflection due to compressive load on work rolls, resulting more thicker than end of the workpiece. The thickness of center implies the edges are plastically elongated than center. This reason to induce a residual stress of compression at the edge of part and tension along with center line of workpiece. The uneven distribution of stress in the workpiece to provide center line cracking, that is called as zipper cracks. Okay, so uneven distribution of stress in the workpiece to provide center line cracking, warping or wavy edge of final metal sheet. Okay, so what, how uneven distribution of stress is given? So the uneven distribution of stress is given by the roller material. So the force is applied by the roller material. Okay, so if the force not properly given, it results to uneven distribution of stress, and which may result in the zipper cracks. What are edge cracks? Edge cracks occurs when the edge of the roll are more convex. Okay, we need not want the edge to be more convex. So if the edges are more convex, edges of the roll are more convex, it obviously result to the edge cracks. The cracks occurred on the edge of hot roll coil due to excess amount of quenching effect. What is quenching effect? Quenching effect is nothing but rapid cooling of a workpiece in water, oil, or air to obtain the certain material properties. Some of the origin defects are strip edge or cooled with excess water, unflatness leading to water carryover. Next is alligatoring. So I have already said the formed sheet metal with adhere to the rolled surface and to follow the path of their respective roles. Sheet will shear in the plane and defect is called as alligatoring. So sheet will be shearing along the path, okay, and that is called as alligatoring. Okay, so how to avoid rolling defects? So how you can avoid the rolling defects? So thickness of the material should be maintained. So thickness should be maintained. If the thickness is less, then rolling cannot be done in a proper position. Pressure should be handled properly. This is not handled, it's handled. Pressure should be handled properly. Center edges may burst due to pressure. So pressure plays a major role. Center and center burst, that is zipper crack and edge crack, may be obtained due to the variation of pressure. So sheet tries to tend to other direction due to friction. So defect may occur because of that. If the material is not homogeneous, okay, so it doesn't have proper material composition, rolling won't take place properly. So it should be maintained with a proper composition. The material should have a proper composition throughout the material. Okay, so that's it. Thank you. This is about rolling defects. If you have any doubts, you can type in the comment section. Thank you.